Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I want to start talking about the Coleus. So you'll see these a lot in hardware stores or in like Home Depot or Lowe's, anywhere where they sell lots of plants. You'll see these, they're pretty common. They're called a Coleus. There's a lot of variety of them with different colors. This one is it's like pink out to green. Sometimes you'll see them yellow to green or blue to green. There's a whole bunch of different types. But what I want to show you with this video is a lot of times you'll buy these plants and they're really pretty, and see how this one's really bushy, and then over time you'll notice that they'll get really leggy, what we like to call them, where the leaves are kind of growing really sporadically and it kind of just looks dead, but it's actually not. It's just become really leggy. And what I want to show you is the number one reason why this has happened. So with back to this one, I let it get to a point of almost being leggy just so I can show you what's causing it. So I'll show you what's causing it going a lush, dense bush to a really sporadic bush. And it's really simple. When you get your plant, you're gonna see these little flowering. They're flowers. These will start blooming about 4 months into having it, and sometimes they'll be like purple flowers or pink flowers. These flowers are what causes it to be leggy. So if these are able to bloom, they really even shouldn't get past this point. Once they start blooming, the plant immediately will start growing really long and start growing leggy like this. So what you want to do is whenever you see your Coleus sprouting these little flowers, you can't really see it. Right here, these little flower nubs, you want to cut those off. If they've already bloomed and turned into the purple flowers, you're kind of a little bit too far past that. But what you want to do is you want to check, and you just want to snip it right below the flower. So it's really important to make sure that none of them have these little flowers. So if you want your bush to be really lush and tight and compact like this, you have to make sure that you don't let it flower and that you're cutting all of these off. Otherwise it's going to get to this. Which is fine if you're okay with this. I like it. It doesn't bother me, so I like to keep them like this. But if you want this lush bush, make sure you're cutting off all of those little flowering, the little flowers before they flower. If you're already seeing purple flowers, you might be a little bit too late. You can cut them off, but you're still not going to get this really dense bush. So that's how you stop your Coleus from turning into this. You just make sure you keep pruning the flowers off, and it doesn't mean it's dead. Just remember that it's just going to be leggy for the rest of its life.